In the rugged lands of 11th century Scandinavia, young Harold Sigurdsson was born into a world of uncertainty and strife. His childhood, marked by political upheaval and familial discord, shaped the destiny of a boy who would one day be hailed as the last great Viking king. Born around 1015 into a noble lineage, Harold's early years were fraught with turmoil. His father, Sigurdsson, ruled over a divided Norway, a land torn apart by rival factions vying for power. Tragically, Harold's father died when he was still a young boy, leaving him vulnerable in a treacherous world of shifting alliances and deadly conflicts. In 1028, faced with the threat of usurpation, Harold and his family were forced into exile, seeking refuge in the courts of neighboring rulers. Upon his return from exile at the age of 15, Harold joined forces with his half-brother Olaf Haraldsson, later revered as Saint Olaf, in the Battle of Stiklestad. Their aim was to reclaim the Norwegian throne, seized by the Danish king Knut the Great 2 years earlier. Despite their efforts, they suffered defeat at the hands of Knut's supporters during the battle. Consequently, Harold was compelled to flee into exile once more in Kievan Rus. This marked the beginning of a transformative journey for Harold. He embarked on a path that would forever change his destiny. Harold enlisted in the renowned Varangian Guard and set sail for Constantinople, the bustling capital of the Byzantine Empire. Amidst the grandeur of the imperial court, Harold found both renown and redemption, carving a name for himself as a fearless warrior in the service of the Byzantine emperor. For nearly 2 decades, Harold fought alongside his fellow Varangians, carving out a name for himself as one of the most formidable warriors of his time. His exploits on the battlefield became the stuff of legend, as tales of his bravery and valor echoed across the known world. Yet, despite his success in distant lands, Harold never forgot his roots. With each passing year, his longing for home grew stronger, fueling his desire to reclaim his rightful place as ruler of Norway. And so, in the year 1046, Harold bid farewell to the sun-drenched shores of Constantinople and set sail for the storm-tossed seas of the North Atlantic, determined to carve out a kingdom of his own. Returning to Norway in 1046, Harold clashed with Magnus the Good, claiming his rightful place as co-ruler. Following Magnus's death a year later, Harold ascended to the throne as the sole ruler of Norway, earning the moniker Hardrada for his stern governance. Driven by his thirst for glory and power, Harold embarked on numerous military campaigns. He raided the coasts of Denmark and Sweden, seeking to expand his domain. However, his ambitions stretched far beyond Scandinavia. Citing an alleged agreement with Edward the Confessor, the English king, Harold set his sights on the English throne. In 1066, Harold launched a daring invasion of England, sailing with a formidable fleet and a host of seasoned warriors. Landing in the north, he swiftly defeated the English forces at the Battle of Fulford, showcasing his tactical prowess and martial skill. Yet Harold's triumph was short-lived upon hearing the news of another claimant to the English throne, Harold Godwinson. Harold Hardrada marched south to face him at the Battle of Stamford Bridge. In a brutal and bloody clash, Harold fought valiantly, rallying his men with cries of victory. However, the English, fighting fiercely to defend their land, ultimately prevailed. As the sun set on the battlefield, Harold Hardrada, the last great Viking king, lay slain, his dreams of conquest shattered. His death marked the end of an era, the Viking Age, and heralded a new chapter in English history.